Hello there. Welcome to our behind the scenes setup for Easter 2025. Let's come have a look. Come follow me, guys. Let's go. So this is our wonderful video rack. We've got a ATEM SDI Extreme ISO. We've got a video hub. We've got a audio to SDI. We've got a multi-view 4. We've got a behind the scenes recorder, a duo screen, and a whole lot of patching if you want to get a close up on that wonderfulness. And it is good. New additions include, but a work in progress, is our wonderful LED tape, which is very nice. A switch that's going to go into play eventually, but that's okay. And we got a an audio monitor and a audio splitter, which is cool. All right, let me show you our cameras. Here we have camera 1, and what else do we have? We have a wild Zach Gross. How you doing, Zach?
Going well.
What do you do, mate?
I make sure the sound works on the stream.
And do you do a good job?
Sometimes.
This is camera number 1 as a Ursa Mini Pro G1. We have a wonderful studio monitor on the back of it and a 70-200 lens on it. It is very nice and it gets the job done and it gives us a nice crisp image. Let's go to camera 2. Here we've got camera number 2. If you want to come around the back here, we've got camera number 2. We've got a Sony FS5 on it with a 28-135 power zoom lens on that, and a RM30 BP remote control, which is very nice. If you want to come around this side, it is very nice for getting some very nice zoom shots without having to use a handle. We've got a field world monitor here just to give the operator a bigger screen just so they can see. And yeah, it does the treat. And they've got a center marker and peaking if they need it, and it is good, very good. Let's move to our PTZs. This is PTZ number 1, which is our camera 3. It is a Sony SRG40, which has auto tracking as well. It does a very good job, and we love using it. Let's go to PTZ 2. That is our PTZ number 2. It is another Sony SRG A40, which is also doing auto tracking. It does a good job, and it goes into our control room, and it works. Next, let's go to camera 5. That is our camera number 5. It is a One Beyond camera, which we got donated for free from a church congregation member. This Easter period is our first time using these cameras, and they do a pretty good job. But they're more so like nice, semi wide cameras, but we'll take another angle. Let's go to our other one. Here's our other one, which is getting us a very nice key shot. The only thing I don't like about these cameras is they aren't too wide, so you've got to be very strategic with where you place the tripod, but they do a good job, and, it gives us another shot. Cool, let's go look at the control room. Okay, here's our control room, if you want to come in and have a nice look. Immediately to our left, we've got our streaming station. That is where our audio comes in, which Zach here operates. He's currently stealing my job at the moment, which is very shameful, but it's okay. We've got Ecamm as our streaming encoder, which is what we use via software. We've got a Soundcraft mixer, which is running purely on Dante channels, fed off from our Allen and Heath main audio mixer, which is pretty good. We've got some Alesis audio monitors for Zach to be able to hear the audio. And we've got our ATEM software control, which gives us control over the Ursa. It's pretty good. Next, we've got my switching station, which is run mainly off a Roland V160 HD. 16 inputs, but we are only using around about, 11 of them, which all are good purposes. If you can see all of our cameras in a row. We've got 2 Apple TVs. We've got ProPresenter, plus a ProPresenter Hyperdeck for our background slides, which is pretty cool. And speaking of HyperDecks, we've also got 2 more in here. We've got a HyperDeck Studio HD Plus here, which is for all our backgrounds. So you can see it changing there, going to all our different backgrounds we've got. And we've got a HyperDeck Studio Mini here, which is just for our basic program record. It's pretty good. We've also got an iPad Air giving us control over the Roland, which is pretty cool. We've got 2 Stream Deck XLs here, which are running our PTZs and also running our Roland macros. So you can see if I go back to the main multi-view, if I hit this, custom made. Yep, does a pretty good job.
So many women seated at
And yeah, it does a good job. It's pretty cool.
and in our right minds. Each one of
We've also got a on loan from the wonderful people at Sony. We've got a Sony IP 500, which is how we're controlling our PTZs. We don't own one yet as a church, but we would like to. So the wonderful people at Sony have graciously given us a wonderful try of it, which has been pretty cool. We've got a my old gaming laptop running our auto tracking software web UI for the 2 Sony PTZs, which is pretty cool. But that's about it. If you guys have any questions, please feel free to let me know. Thank you to the wonderful Gabby for filming this, and we will see you later.